Hitter.
Hi guys, this is Hub Empire Trading Academy. My name's Engineer Chris, or you can call me the Crypto Oracle. How y'all doing? Y'all miss me? I miss y'all too. So today we are going into something real interesting. Previously, we talked about the financial market, yeah? And then we now know on what basis or the foundation of what we are about to go into. Today, we talk about Forex, the foreign exchange, right? So we are going to talk about Forex trading, FX trading, and we're going to talk about Fiat, and then we're going to talk about digital asset. Make sense? So let's roll, guys. So we need to know and understand Forex, which we already explained in the previous episode. Now, the Forex is a marketplace among the global financial markets that focus majorly on currency exchange. It's just a transaction of one currency to another. Don't tell me you forgot about it. So let's move on. So let me explain on Forex. So let's say this is a buyer who has a currency, and then this is a seller, somebody who wants to sell goods or whatever it is. And then the buyer is in Nigeria, and the local currency in Nigeria is Naira, and the seller is in USA, and the seller's currency or local currency is dollar. Now, for the guy in Nigeria to buy the goods with Naira, it's useless, right? He has to convert. He needs to convert his Naira to dollar. The reason being that Naira is not the legal tender in the United States. So if he should buy the goods and pay in Naira, it's useless for the guy in the United States because it's not a legal tender in the United States. Makes sense? So what does the buyer need to do? So the buyer in Nigeria who now I'm trying to teach you about the conversion process, which makes it a Forex. So the buyer in Nigeria, remember his currency is Naira. So he needs to, first of all, convert his currency first to the seller's currency. So in this case, he needs to convert the Naira into dollar. So he can actually achieve that by going to the bank and have them convert for him while he's sending off the money. So let's say he could just go to the bank and say, oh, well, you know what? I want to send money to the United States. And so whatever he just pays, the bank will first of all convert the Naira into dollar and send it, whatever the equivalent is, to the guy in the United States, right? Or he can actually visit a BDC. So BDC, by this we mean a Bureau de Change. So an Aboki, like aka Aboki, that's what we'll call it, right? So you need to convert his Naira to dollar. Then he will deposit it into his domiciliary account. But he has to actually have a dollar account. So dollar account is domiciliary account. So he needs to own a dom account, right? So for him to go through that step, so he must have a DOM account. So if he has got a DOM account, then he can go to an Aboki BDC and give them his Naira, have an exchange of dollar, and then go into his bank and deposit into his domiciliary account. And then he can make the wire transfer from his account. So that process, that conversion process, is a foreign exchange. He converted one currency to another. So that's Forex. So now let's explain or talk about how Forex trading works, right? Now in Forex trading, remember you saw what I just explained now of how or what Forex is in an illustration. Now we're talking about Forex trading. Now in Forex trading, you're not necessarily buying any goods or product per se, right? You're not buying any goods or product per se. It's not your business. Like you're not buying from any goddamn seller from the United States or whatever, right? Your focus is buying and selling and holding that currency for a period of time to make quick profit on its increase or decrease, right? So you're not buying anything. You just want to you just want to buy or sell or hold the currency, for a period of time, and you make a quick profit. If it increases or it decreases, depending where your prediction lies on. If you were longing or you were shorting, I know if you're a beginner listening to this, you might not really understand or know what longing or shorting is. But if you're buying or you were selling, so and what is going to increase or affect the price is just supply and demand. So if you are taking my premium mentorship courses, you should be able to know or understand what supply and demand is. Supply and demand is an episode. It's actually somewhere around the oh shit, I just saw something now, guys. Sorry, Bitcoin just texting the particular zone right now. Okay, so it's supply and demand. I have it as a course in my premium mentorship. You can actually enroll into Hub Empire Trading Academy, so you can have premium mentorship and also be a profitable trader. So moving on, so let me give you an illustration of what this forex trading is. Remember, I've already explained what forex is in an illustration, and then now I'm trying to explain to you what forex trading is. Remember, you're not really buying any goods per se. Your major focus is just buying and selling the currency or holding it and making a quick gain from the increase or the decrease from it, right? So let me illustrate. So let's say so watch, let's say around 9 o'clock. That's 9 o'clock, yeah. So let's say around 9 o'clock in the morning, you woke up and then you saw Naira at 700 per dollar, right? And then you seeing that, you said, okay, so I feel and I believe that by that the dollar, that the conversion with Naira and dollar is going to increase by afternoon to 750 per dollar around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right? So what happens? You decide to buy. So you buy. So in the morning, when it's 9 o'clock and you saw it at 700, so you decide to buy $1,000 worth of $1,000, right? So that $1,000 is going to cost you 700,000 to get. So you put in 700,000 to get the $1,000. Then in the afternoon, 2 o'clock, dollar gets to hit 750 per dollar. Your $1,000 right that moment will be 750,000. Does this make sense? Now, if you should decide to calculate the capital of what you bought, your cost price, which is 700 per dollar of 1,000, which is 700, and what you are seeing or getting around 2 o'clock p.m. in the afternoon, 750, you are gonna be seeing that you made a profit of 50,000 naira in 5 hours. Does this really explain the meaning of forex trading? Okay, so moving on. So how does it work? So the buyer converts his currency first to the seller's currency. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry about that. So then I want to really I want to really talk about something. Fiat. Now we have explained FX trading. So now I want to talk about fiat. So so fiat money is a government issued currency that it's not backed by a physical commodity such as gold or silver, but rather by the government that issued it. Right? That's fiat. Right. So does this make sense? So let me just say paper money is fiat. So when you hear fiat, we're talking about paper money. It's backed by the government that issued the currency. So you come to Nigeria, we have naira. That is the fiat currency in naira. In Nigeria, that's naira. You go to the United States, you have the US dollar. That's the fiat currency in the United States. And you go to the UK, you have a GBP, and GBP is a Great Britain pounds. That's the fiat currency over there. So just to let you know, most modern paper currencies are fiat currencies, including the United States dollar, the naira, the euro, and all the major global currencies. Make sense? Let's move on. So we'll talk about digital assets. So a digital asset is generally anything that is created and stored digitally. Is identifiable and discoverable and has or provides value. This is what digital asset is. So we now understand that we now understand that fiat is paper money, right? And then digital asset is something that is created and is stored digitally. Does this really make sense? So you now have to understand something. So before the introduction of blockchain and cryptocurrency, digital assets were mainly data, pictures, and documents that are stored electronically. So, however, we had some valued digital currency system like perfect money and web money way back then. They were also digital assets, right? But digital assets changed shape after the introduction of blockchain network, and that's cryptocurrency. Does this make sense? So when we are talking about cryptocurrency, we're talking about digital asset. It's under a digital asset. So we now understand fiat. We now understand digital asset, right? So let me take you to the next step. Now, I want to really change a narrative. So there is a very wrong misconception, coming from a few people who assume cryptocurrency trading isn't forex. It is very, very funny, and it is a big time problem people are really facing. It's a big misconception. So I will explain to you guys, right? So is crypto really forex? So let me answer this question. So we already explained that forex is this transaction of changing one currency into another currency. And then on the other hand, cryptocurrency is a digital asset designed to work as a premium of exchange, which involves buying and selling of this digital asset called cryptocurrency. So, we are also buying and selling currencies here. So, yes, cryptocurrency trading is forex. If you should ask me, yeah, it is. It is. I see a lot of people who want to really counter that, but it's funny. It is. It is. So, now let's say you need to understand this. With the recent advanced technology of digital asset using blockchain, which introduced cryptocurrency, it will make more sense to categorize Forex into two. I'm being honest with you. I hope you understand that these are my own point of view. Someone else might not really accept it, but this is what I feel. I feel like with the recent advanced technology of digital asset using blockchain, which introduced cryptocurrency, it will make more sense to categorize Forex into two. So we have to categorize Forex into fiat and digital asset. So remember that fiat is paper money, and then crypto is digital asset. So if you are, a crypto trader, it's Forex. If you're a fiat trader, it's Forex. Does this really make a lot of sense to us? Do we now understand FX trading, fiat, and digital asset? So, guys, I hope you guys learned something from this. Like you guys know, this is a channel where we teach you about Forex, crypto, and tech. I remember your favorite engineer, Chris, aka the Crypto Oracle, the Oracle non-can tackle from Hub Empire Trading Academy. Hub Empire Trading Academy is an academy set up to give you premium mentorship and enlighten you about the financial market so that you can be profitable and be your own boss. Do well to share, like, and subscribe. This helps motivate us to do more and spread and share more content like this to you guys. Till I meet you next time. Shalom.